Crypto enthusiasts are gathering in Vegas for Bitcoin 2025. Our MacKenzie Sigalos is there with the key issues at the conference this morning. What's going on?
So, Andrew, 1 year after Donald Trump helped bring crypto into the GOP mainstream with a surprise keynote at this very conference, his vice president is picking up the mantle. JD Vance headlines the main stage with a message casting crypto as central to the Trump administration's economic agenda. A source familiar with his speech tells NBC News that he'll contrast Trump's pro-crypto stance with what he'll call Biden-era over-regulation, pledging to cut red tape and expand everyday access to digital assets. Now, expectations are high. Bitcoin is up 61% since Trump gave the keynote here last year. They've also got Capitol Hill's top crypto backers on site this week, talking specifics on stablecoin legislation. Senator Cynthia Lummis says that Republicans and Democrats have been negotiating for weeks, and a cloture vote on the Genius Act is now set for Monday. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer and Senator Bill Hagerty say they're confident that Congress can pass both stablecoin and market structure bills before the August recess, just as President Trump requested. And in terms of the after parties on the ground here, Tuesday night, Vance was the featured guest at a private fundraiser in Las Vegas, hosted by MAGA Inc., with tickets starting at $1 million a seat, but no word yet on the total raised by the pro-Trump super PAC. Andrew?
So what stays in Vegas? What happens in Vegas doesn't really stay in Vegas, is what you're basically saying. I'm curious, by the way, I don't know if you saw this last segment. We were just talking to Katie Stockton about Bitcoin and sort of the breakout, which way it could go. Obviously, I think your crowd is praying for it to go up more than it is now. What are they talking about there, generally speaking? She was just saying 130.
Well, I mean, so much of it is just tied to consumer confidence. And so when you had that positive read come in yesterday on easing trade tensions, that consumer confidence gauge in May being a lot higher than expected, it goes a long way, because in the medium and short term, there are no bearish trends with the economy. But what was surprising is you had Trump media announce that they're going to launch this $2.5 billion Bitcoin corporate treasury. The stock plunged. At the end of the day, down more than 10%, which was surprising, because when the company announced a push into financial services with TruthFi and a partnership with Crypto.com to launch these crypto ETFs, shareholders were pretty bullish on it. But to your larger question, what are people on the ground here saying? It is just this very, aggressive atmosphere of the White House descending on Vegas, talking up a lot of pro-crypto policies. And if Senator Hagerty is right, they can get the stablecoin and market infrastructure bill passed into the president's desk by August. That would go a long way toward institutional adoption, which is where you really start to see the industry scale.